Hello everyone, welcome back. World Coin Hunt Day has come around again. Most people go, again? But I go, yes, again. Excellent. I've not had any extras to throw in. What I have done though is given it an off-camera mix. Earlier on, I did the old trick of dropping half the tub on the floor, so I've had to scoop them all up. So they've had a bit of a mix-up. So hopefully we'll pull out some different stuff for a change. Ones that were buried at the bottom are now at the top. So before we go any further, if we just pull that out of the way. So I'm not going to give it a mix because, like I say, I've already given it a quick mix. If we give it a quick ferret, and off we go. So what have we got? Oh, 1 cent starfish. Oh, never seen that one before. What have we got? Oh, the Bahamas. I think we've had the Bahamas before, but certainly wasn't a starfish for 1 cent. That's a nice little coin. I like that. A great way to start the day. On top of that, it's very, very sunny and getting very, very warm out. So hopefully that bodes well. Ooh, wrong way round, that way round. Spain 82, 50 pesetas. And there he is, Juan Carlos. So got 1980 on the bottom from when it came out. And this was to celebrate, oh, I get this wrong every time. It's either the European Championships or the World Cup. I'm going to go with the World Cup this time. I think I said Euros last time. So what you'll find is, although as normal that one says 1980, where you see stars, if you remember from previous videos, always have a look. You've got 19 in there, and that one says 82. So this was a 1980 design, minted and issued in 1982. There you go, 50 pesetas from Spain. Nice big chunky coin. Side that one. Come on. Oh, that way round. Republic. Oh, Austria. 1 shilling. 1982. So you can see that we've actually, which we round our way. Shilling. 9 shilling. That way. Yeah. You can tell that we've had a bit of a reshuffle in the tub because some of these we have not seen for quite some time. So that's a nice one to add. 1 shilling from Austria, 1982. Irish coin. 1978 or 3. Can't quite work it out the angle I'm on. 73, I'd say. Half penny. So that would be the decimal coinage that they started out with. 78? 78, yeah, not 73. There we go. What would have been half a pigeon is now half a penny. There we go, Ireland. A penny. Half penny. Oh, that's a nice big chunky one. What's that? Oh, I recognise that chappie. I've seen him before. Hold it still, man. That's better. Oh, Mauritius. That was it. 1992, 5 rupees. Don't think we've seen this particular one before. We've seen Mauritius coins before. Whenever I see Doctor the Right Honourable, I know we're going to be somewhere warm. So there you go, Mauritius, 5 rupees. 1992. Another familiar face. 1967. $1 from the USA. Very common, still in use. Nothing particular to write home about on that one. Although, it might be just damage. I don't remember ever seeing that mark around the inside of these before. It's almost like it's a dye mark or something, because it's a perfectly good circle around the inside of the word liberty. Anything on that side? No. It's probably just normal wear and tear. I mean, the thing's 55 years old plus, so there we go. That'll go into the holiday pot for next time. $1 from the US of A. Let's have something from down this side. That's 2. I don't want 2, I want 1. $15 kopecks, 1991, so that's Russia. Or is it the Soviet Union? Soviet Union. Right near the end. Oh, this is grotty for the age. Oh, never mind. So yeah, 15 kopecks. I don't think we've had a 15 before. We've had 1s, 5s and 10s. So 15 might be a new one for the pot. Oh, that's nice then. 1991, 15 kopecks. An old face. 10 Bani from Romania. Yeah, 2015. There's an awful lot of those out there in circulation. Well, I say circulation. I don't think these are used anymore, but there's certainly in all these mixed bags that you can get. So, yeah, 10 Bani. Nothing special. Romania. Seen this one before. I can never remember where it's from. I want to say somewhere in the Mediterranean. Nope. Completely the wrong bit of water. Malaysia. 10 sen. 1995. Yeah, we've seen some of these in the past. I can't remember what that was. I can't remember whether it was some sort of ornament, but I can't remember what it was. I do remember seeing it in the past. But there we go. Malaysia, 1995, 10 sen. Oh, here we go. There we have it. Half a pigeon. So what we were saying just now, 1941. Oh, wartime one. Not that the Irish were officially in the war. Half of pigeon. So where did the other chappie go? There he is. So half a pigeon to half a penny. The overall obverse design stayed exactly the same with the Irish harp. The reverse, they changed from pigs to some sort of bird. Long-necked bird at that. So there you go. Half a pigeon from Ireland, 1941. Nice. What's that? George VI. Big chunky coin. He's got a crown on his head. This is the size of a penny. I'd say is probably Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, or Jersey. Yeah, it's definitely not UK issued anyway because of the crown. 1/12 of a shilling, 1945. It says liberated 1945. Now, I pulled one of these before and I did a little bit of research. There's no other dates on there. And this was actually issued, I believe, between, I think it was 1946 and 1948. And there was a lot of them issued. There's no way, as far as I'm aware, to tell exactly which year they came out. But yeah, they were issued in hindsight of the year for the liberation of the island. So, Jersey, 1/12 of a shilling, 1945. Of course, is a chunky beast. 1987, 50 francs. That crown, that thickness. Belgium. Luxembourg. Oh, right. Grand Duke of Luxembourg. Oh, that's a sporty looking tash he's got there. Don't think we've had many Luxembourg coins in the past. There we go, 1987, 50 francs. That's possibly a first for us, that one. That's the giveaway. France. Aluminium. We've seen these before. This will be 1940s post-war. Yeah, there you go. 2 francs, 1949. Quite a few of these out there. We've had 2s and 5s over the last few hunts. I think these came from a recent bag of goodies that I was sent by one of my subscribers. Thank you again. You know who you are. Yeah, there's not a lot to say. I mean, there's some of these French ones, well, they've all got different mint marks on them, but the mint marks are relevant to the year, not to a particular mint within the year, if you know what I mean. So you won't have 2 mint marks for 1 year. So you might find that you've got 2 or 3 years, one particular mint mark. The next 2 or 3 years will have a different mint mark. But I think that's the designer details more than anything. But yeah, that's 2 francs, 1949. What was I saying about Luxembourg? It's the same chap. He's got the same tash. Great. We don't see one for such a very long time. We suddenly get 2 in a matter of 3 coins. So this one's going to be a lot less. Yeah, 1991. 1 franc. So it's got Letzburg on the back, on the reverse, which is obviously Luxembourg in Luxembourgish. Does the other one have it in? No. Just the, I'm guessing that's a mint name or a designer name, IML. It's definitely the same chap. Same hairdo. Okay. So there you go. 2 Luxembourgs in the space of a couple of minutes. Luxembourg, 1991, 1 franc. There we go. Indonesia, 1,000 rupiah, 2016. All on one side. So what image have we got? An upside down one. So I'm not going to try and pronounce that chapp's name. I'll call him Gus, I think. Probably I don't want to say it's a king or anything like that because he's got Mr. there, so it's probably somebody prominent in the government. But yeah, we get Indonesia coins every so often in these as well, including the 1,000 rupiah. So nothing new, but nice and shiny. So it's always nice to have. Tell you what, let's move that around. Tack another corner. Oh, that one slipped. One forint, so that will be Hungary. Yep, Magyar. That date 1989. The fact it's got the star on it, that will be during the Soviet period. So it's not just Russia that have the star on it. Quite a few of the Eastern Bloc, Eastern European countries had nationalistic emblems in the middle, usually had ears of wheat and such like this one, and there's usually a star in the design as well. As soon as the wall came down, everything changed. There we go. One forint from Hungary, 1989. Ooh, what's this? Is that damaged? Can't work out what it is. Ah, there we go. Another French one. This one is old. We got 5 centimes, 1916. Yeah, well, I think we've had one or two of these in the past. We've had a couple of 10 centimes pulled as well, all from the First World War sort of period. That's nice to have. Very, very dark toning on this one. Almost like it's made of bronze, but it's not. There we go. So, 5 centimes from France, 1916. Let's have that one. Nice little bimetal. What have we got? Okay, something I don't recognise straight away. Arabic writing. Oh, hang on. There's a star. The star, was that Morocco? Star, pentagram, whatever you want to call it. I think that's Morocco. Yeah, sure, that's Morocco. If I'm wrong, you'd have seen it on screen by now, but I'm pretty sure that's Morocco. So that's 1955. Oh, what did they use? I think the older coins, they were centimes back in the day when they were French ruled. I can't remember what they were, but it'd be on screen by now anyway. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Morocco, 1995. 10 of whatevers. I've got plenty of whatevers. I could be rich. On this light. 20H. Czech Republic, 1994. 20H. What was it I want to say Hrvatskas, but I'm not convinced. Oh, brain, come on. Don't fail me now. Not 2 on the trot. But yeah, I'm sure that's something like Hrvatskas, but I'm probably completely wrong on that one. But yeah, there we go. Czech Republic, 1994. 20 of them. 20 whatevers. See, told you I'm going to be rich. Now these we've seen before. 1862. Belgium. Yeah, Belgians. 10 centimes. Yeah, there's a fair few of these out there. They seem to be doing the rounds again. A friend of mine said he bought a bag full of mixed foreigns, only about half a kilo, and he had about 15 of these blooming things. A couple of years apart, but he had enough for about a 5-year run, I think, in the end. So there we go, Belgium, 10 centimes, 1862. It's in pretty good nick, actually, considering some of these are usually quite worn. So where are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 20. Let's do a few more. Sweden, 50 ore, 1984. Big brother year. Very, very common. See these probably every 3 or 4 hunts. But yeah, 50 ore, 1984 from Sweden. Tell you what, let's pop you up there. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm trying to get all the small ones again. Eek. Five pesetas. I thought I recognised the squiggle, but I couldn't work out what the rest of the design was. Yeah, that's 5 pesetas. So that's Spain. Oh my Gideon. Oh, I saw that. 1998. Oh, that is really grotty. I'm not overly worried because, again, we've seen some of these in the past. They're not exactly uncommon. Yeah, probably best thing is to put this one out of its misery, drill a hole through the middle and use it as a washer. So there you go, 5 pesetas, 1998, from Spain. That's another small one. Another French one. This is going to be centimes. You're judging by the size of it. Probably 5. Yeah. 5 centimes, 1979. Yeah, I poured a load of these out months and months ago. Obviously, you get a few of the smaller ones that do settle down to the bottom of the tub. And with the upheaval they've had earlier today, some of them have started to come back to the top. So there you go. 5 centimes, 1979, from France. That's a 2000 Denver. That looks like a quarter. Oops, 5 cents. What am I saying? A quarter. Of course it's smaller. Yeah, 5 cents. 2000 Denver. Nothing unusual about these. Still in circulation. Still very, very spendable. Nothing else really to say on that one. There we go. Tell you what, if I put him round that way, it's better. Right, one more. Let's have a, tell you what, let's bring the tub in and have a quick look. See if we can pull something out that looks intriguing. Anything there? We've had those before. We've had some of those before. What have we got there? Anything? Nah. They're all fairly common at the moment because I think all the newer ones are probably at the bottom. Tell you what, let's just blindly let's have that one. What's that one? Let's move that out of the way. Aha, 10. I have found 10. 10 what? Cyprus, 1983. So Cyprus use Cents, mils. I could never remember what between Cyprus and Malta. I think this one is. I'm going to go with cents on this one. 10 cents from Cyprus. Nothing fancy. 1983. Job done. There you go, folks. 25 pulled. A couple of nice surprises. There's a couple in there, a fair few actually, that we've seen before. The French, the Indonesia, obviously the American stuff, the Swedish. We've seen those before. But I'm going to go, not for age. Sometimes I go for age, sometimes I go for shiny. That one's a bit on the grotty side. It's also very old. So those two win the age stakes. But I'm going to go for the first one we pulled. The 1 cent from the Bahamas. Mainly, that way around. Mainly because of the starfish on it. I like the design. It's simple and it reflects the islands. So that, sad to say, that's my pick of the week. 1 cent from the Bahamas. Well, hopefully you enjoyed that little trip down memory lane. There's a few there, like I say, we've seen before, and a couple that we haven't. If you have enjoyed that one, please consider a like, subscribe, maybe consider sharing the video, let others know that I'm here. I'm here to be found by other like-minded collectors. And I'll catch you all again soon. So until then, take care, folks. Cheers all.